Beautiful summer night in Southern California from Dodger Stadium. Tonight, it's a compelling matchup of two division leaders between the Phillies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Julio Urias gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win of the year in his last one, and he'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
So stepping in is Willie Castro, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Philadelphia, the second baseman, Willie Castro.
He's set. Here it comes. Hit on the ground is short. Fielded cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now to the plate, here is Joaquin Diaz. First pitch on the way, and this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Looking up is the left fielder. Gone! A solo shot here to left, number 17 for him on the season, and that will break the seal early here. It's quickly 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
Batting third, the third baseman, Alec.
That brings up Alec Bohm. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He'll check in here at 277. 3 homers, 13 RBIs. Now here's the pitch.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Here's Bryce Harper now as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. The average for him sitting at .312 on the season with 38 home runs and 63 runs batted in. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Zach Plesac, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, every once in a while you're going to have a clunker, and this guy had one in his last one. Gave up 10 hits in his last start. That's not an easy thing to do, and he certainly hoped to turn things around in this one.
Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Now the first pitch. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Down the first baseline. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Fouled away. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Ready now is Mookie Betts. Lifetime in this matchup, just a 1 for 9. First pitch of the AB on its way. And a called strike on the outside part of the plate. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Fouled off.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Here's Corey Seager. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
Called strike 0-2.
His offense gave him an early lead, and he is on the attack. Punched out the...
Well, leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. It remains 1-0. So now into the box is Giancarlo Stanton. He enters this one 2nd in the National League round trip category.
And not surprisingly, he's also near the top of the league in slugging percentage, which means not every ball's leaving the yard. A lot of extra base hits in this guy's arsenal.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Now the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Bellinger looking up. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton, number 31 for him on the season, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
So now to the plate, JT Realmuto, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Urias has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
Batting 7th, the first baseman, number 44.
Next to hit is Rowdy Tellez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Now the pitch, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
A shot down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Fouled off.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. High chopper to third. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning.
Been a long time coming. Haters gonna be part-time loving. Haters been a long time running. It don't matter, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. It's been a long time coming. Haters gonna be part-time loving. Putting up some all-time numbers. Hang the banner, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. I ain't never falling for no.
Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting fifth, the catcher.
Now 1 down with the bases empty, and that brings up Will Smith. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A ball and a strike. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
2-2 to the Dodgers catcher.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And it's fouled away. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Again, a 1-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And this will be fouled away. This one's flared out toward left. In there, a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They're down 2-0. Stepping in now, Plesac. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 9, 1, and 2 due up. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Willie Castro. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a hard liner to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
The center fielder, number 7, Joaquin Diaz.
Into the box now, Joaquin Diaz, as he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
And there's ball 1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Ran it in on him as this is bounced toward short. Scooped up onto Altuve for the force out, and the inning is over. Bottom of the third now, and that brings in Edwin Rios.
For the Dodgers, the third baseman, Edwin Rios.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all four corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
He's got it. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Hey, I understand it's a tough play, but he had a little trouble getting the exchange right and had to take that extra step. I think if he didn't have to do that, was a little quicker, he might have had the out.
Standing in now, Donovan Casey. Out in front of it, strike one. He'll come into this one with an average way down at 235. 6 home runs, 27 driven in. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly to second for one. On to first to complete the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result, a double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
In now, Julio Urias. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. Oh, and 2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Ground ball left side. Reined in. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Dodgers go down quietly. They're still down. It's 2-0.